I honestly thought the first video of 2020 would be a happy one. Instead, my first video of 2020 is a sad one. For all of you British model railway fans out there in Ontario, Canada, as well as the rest of Canada, and even America or anywhere around the world, I got some sad news for you all. The company known as Motorelli Imports, which was located in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, which for over 30 years has been selling great British train stuff, as well as Thomas the Tank Engine electric toy trains, is closing down. Yes, you heard me right. Motorelli Imports is closing down. At the time of posting this video, which will be on January the 11th, Motorelli Imports will be shut down. It's sad because, honestly, I love buying from Motorelli Imports. These are the people I bought many of my Thomas & Friends locos from, as well as much of my rolling stock. And just last year in 2019, I got 3 different locomotives from them. One of which you're seeing before you, which is the Hornby Thomson K1 in the early BR livery. And truth be told, I had been planning on ordering some stuff from Motorelli Imports, but now those plans are canceled because they're closing up. It's sad, but true. So, as my way of saying goodbye to Motorelli Imports, I'm going to be doing a special tribute running session, which is also a farewell running session to Motorelli Imports. This running session will feature the locomotives I have gotten from Motorelli Imports, as well as much of, but not all, of the rolling stock that I got from Motorelli Imports. Now, granted, I got a lot of rolling stock, but not all of it came from Motorelli Imports. But guaranteed, all the locomotives that will be featured in this video, they will have come from Motorelli Imports. So, yeah, I'm still stunned and in complete disbelief that Motorelli Imports is shutting down. There is another model train company for British trains out there in Cambridge, Ontario. But I will miss the Motorelli Imports crew. They are great people, and whatever they do with the rest of their lives, I wish them the best of luck. And now, here we go with our running session. For our first running session, we have the K1 on the inside line, hauling some open wagons plus a toad. Now, I think only one of these wagons came from Motorelli Imports. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But, hey, the K1 did come from Motorelli Imports, so it's only fitting to run this engine. So, let's get her started, shall we? For Motorelli Imports, this is for you guys. And as the K1 starts off down the line, let's see what's on the outside line. I personally think you guys are going to be interested by what's coming out of the tunnel. It's Bill and Ben. I'm going to have them stop at the station here. Sorry for the shaky shots. Now, both Bill and Ben were given to me as Christmas gifts, but I distinctly remember that they came from Motorelli Imports, because it was they that my dad got them from. Yeah. Spencer's coach also came from Motorelli Imports, though I got that at the Picton train show back in 2013. The newest coach you're seeing here did not come from Model Railway Imports, but you know what? I just felt like adding it in there. Plus, it would have been something I would have gotten from Model Railway Imports anyways. Still, looks great in that consist. Now, I did choose Bill and Ben primarily because they're the only twin engines I got from Model Railway Imports, whereas Donald came from George's Trains and Douglas came from Model Railway Imports. Yeah. Well, fun fact in case you guys were wondering. Plus, these two have been on their best behavior as of late. They haven't been playing Hunt the Car. So, they get to haul the Model Railway Imports Farewell Limited. So, Bill and Ben, off you go. Alright. And now, for a little change of pace, I'm going to have the trains running in the dark. We'll get one shot of the K1 passing the station, and then the lights come off, but will be turned off, and the street lights will be turned on. Alright, now that we've had our nighttime running session with the K1 and Bill and Ben, it's time to move on to the next set of locomotives. And both of these locomotives have one thing in common, and it's not the fact that they are both painted black. No, their similarity is that they both came from the Brampton Train Show, albeit 7 years apart. Yeah, I got Douglas there at the Brampton Train Show in 2012, the first time I ever went to the show. And I got the Bachmann Webb coal tank just recently at the Brampton Train Show. Both of these are very, very beautiful locomotives, and I'm proud to have them in my collection. And honestly, I could think of no better engines to run during this running session than Douglas and the Webb coal tank number 1054. As you can tell, the Webb coal tank has the LMS coaches that I ran with it the last time. As for Douglas, he's got my entire rake of open wagons. Well, minus the 6-ton quarry wagons. But still, it's an entire rake. Plus, he's got towed at the back. And now, once again, I'm actually going to turn off the light above us. And while granted it's not going to be dark, it's not going to be as bright as it was before. Or now. Gosh, I can never seem to get my speech right. Either way, on to the running session. And that concludes Douglas and the Webb coal tanks runs. It was nice seeing those two locomotives together, and truly it was nice to see all those open wagons together. Though, I will admit, I actually forgot about Scruffy. Yeah, I forgot about Scruffy. But, you know, for painted open wagons, that's an entire set. Anyway, we're going to move on now to our third running session in this video. And continuing the theme of locomotives that I got from Model Railway Imports, we have Spencer here. Now, I will admit Spencer has been a little uppity lately, so I decided it's only fitting to give him a train that's, well, best suited to him at this particular moment. Yeah, my entire rake of cattle wagons for the Thomas and Friends lineup. So, Spencer, what do you think of that? Spencer? Hello? Spencer? I guess he's too ashamed. Well, Spencer, it serves you right. For the inside line, though, we have the beautiful Oxford Rail N7. It is a beautiful engine. And the last time I ran it, I think I ran it... When was it on the... Oh yeah, it was on the inside line. I thought it was the outside line. Nope. No, the Hogwarts Castle engine took that line. Hoglights, or Spotlight Stealer. Yeah. Anyways, today the LNER N7 here is going to be hauling pretty much my entire rake of covered wagons, including a flatbed with a little container on it. So, that counts. As you know, the N7 I acquired from the train show most recently, around the same time I got that Bachmann Webb coal tank. In fact, I got them right at the same time. Yeah, little fun fact there. Spencer was given to me at the same time as Bill and Ben, around 2013, but he did come from Model Railway Imports, so he does count in this video. I'll give you one good look at the trains as far as I can go. And now, let's get him running. The N7, a beautiful runner. And I can't wait to see Oxford Rail's next locomotive. I think it's known as the... what is it, the J27? I'm sure you guys will let me know. And Spencer, off you go. Spencer! Ugh. Spencer, do I have to get Diesel to pull you? Nope, I guess not. Well, Spencer, it serves you right. It really does serve you right. And now I'm going to turn off the overhead lights once more. And we're going to take a look at some different areas of the layout as these two trains run about. I wonder who's going to arrive at the tunnel first. Spencer or the N7? Well, it's Spencer, but by the looks of it, the N7 is just getting away from the A4. Well, Spencer, that's what happens when you don't follow my orders. You see, during the Christmas holiday, Spencer wanted to pull nothing but Porsche vintage trains. Namely with pasture coaches, and he refused to pull anything that I was going to give him. So that's why I excluded him from any of the running session videos. It's also why Paxton was in the running session with Aller. Well, not really. But I'd say now it's taught Spencer a severe lesson. Oh, here comes the N7. Will it overtake Spencer again? Let's see. Yes, she will. Tough break, Spencer. Tough break. We'll let Spencer's train go by. Then he can go off to the sheds and have a little rest and to think over everything he has done. And while he does that, I will get the final 2 locomotives ready for this running session. Now you might be thinking, are they going to be Thomas locos? Well, one will be, but the other one has yet to make a full appearance on the layout. Let's get on to that next part and find out who it will be. For this next part of the running session, the overhead lights will stay on, as will the street lights. Now, which locomotives have I chosen for this last running session for this video? Well, I can hear one of those set engines right now. So, let's see who it is. Well, it's the only diesel to appear in this video. It's Salty, the dockside diesel. Believe it or not, guys, he too came from Model Rally Imports. And pretty much the only confirmed locomotive I can say came from Model Rally Imports, because all the others, I have no idea. Many of those engines I got from over a decade ago, so yeah, I don't remember where a lot of them came from. It kind of stinks to get old, doesn't it? Oh well. I definitely remember that Salty came from Model Rally Imports, so that's why he's in this video. And for a nice treat, the brown Sodor Salt Wagon has made its return. Yep, it's in Salty's train today. Now, you're probably wondering, who's pulling the last train in this video? Well, technically this engine wasn't bought at the Model Rally Import stand, well, not by me, but it was bought from them a long time ago. In fact, I will show you the sticker on the box. See? Imported, stocked, and sold by Model Rally Imports. There you go. The sticker is on that box. But which engine is it? Well, she's coming into view now. This will be her first time pulling a train. Alright, you can come out. That's right, guys. It's my Lord Nelson engine. An engine I've yet to review and will review this year. And I'll explain why there aren't going to be any more model railroad running sessions or reviews after this running session. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. As you can tell, this is Lord St. Vincent. And this was the last engine I got at the train show in 2019. And like I said, I didn't get it from Model Rally Imports, but since it does have the Model Rally Import sticker on it, I figured there's no better engine to finish off this video. So my friends, without any further ado, let's get Lord St. Vincent running. And today, she is hauling the Hogwarts coaches. Since they're the only remaining British coaches I have that haven't been featured in this video. And my speech is getting messed up. Oh well, moving on. Okay, so enjoy this last running session, and I'll be back after we watch the trains. Uh-oh. Looks like the batteries in those lights went out. Oh well, I'll change them after this video. So, that's it, my friends. That is the farewell tribute running session to Model Railway Imports. I'm sad to see that they're closing their doors for good, but as you can see, they have delivered tons of great locomotives, not just to me, but I'm sure to everyone around Canada, America, and the world. So I'd like to say to Monterey Imports, thank you so much for the great memories. You guys will be missed. And again, I wish you the best of luck with your futures. Now, this will conclude my running session and model train review videos for a while, because I got some serious work to do on the layout. As you may have noticed, a couple more buildings have been added on to the layout to basically replace the airport building that I had right there. Plus, I still have to balance the tracks, finish the road, and put a hill right there, as well as get some bumpers for the end of that line, because I can't have the track just end right there. Plus, I have to dust off the entire layout. Don't worry, there's still going to be plenty of videos coming out from yours truly, but they'll feature all the other products I've gotten in 2019, and maybe a few from 2020. Could that be a hint into what's coming soon? I can't say for now. You guys will just have to wait and see to find out. So, my final words. Monterey Imports has been a great company. They will be missed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A million times thank you. And yes, guys, there will be a proper review and running session of the Lord Nelson real soon. Just once I get this layout in perfect working condition and being complete. And my speech is going off again. But then again, I have been recording for a little while, so yeah, that happens. That happens. So, I'll conclude this video here with one shot of Salty going into the tunnel, and one more shot of the Lord Nelson, and then that's it. So until next time, my friends, I'm ThomasZoey3000. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm signing off. See you guys later.